What's up, guys? It's your boy HogFarmer, Chris of the HogFarmers, and I'm here on the lab with my boy AntoDaBoss. Be sure to check me out on Twitter at HogFarmerChris, and let's get right to the show.
What's going on, Washington football fans? My name is AntoDaBoss, and you are checking out a brand new episode of The Lab. As always, like we do every single week, we're about to go over some gaming and entertainment news. And then later on my show, we are going to be joined by one of the biggest Washington football fans out there. His name is Bryant. He'll be the guest on the show today. Like I said, that is coming up later on. But first, let's officially log on and get this thing started. If you guys haven't been keeping up with the NBA playoffs, LeBron James did get eliminated in the first round against the Phoenix Suns. Something that he has never done in his career at all. LeBron has never been eliminated in the first round. Well, it's a good thing that he has started his offseason early because his schedule seems to be a bit busy going forward. In just a few weeks, his movie Space Jam 2 is set to hit the theaters July 16th, but it doesn't end there. Xbox has just announced that there will be a Space Jam 2. Actually, the official movie title is Space Jam: A New Legacy, but Xbox did just announce that there will be a video game based on this movie. Like, what? Now, in this game, you can not only control Bugs Bunny, but you could actually take control of Lola Bunny or LeBron James as you fight your way through goons using power-ups and special abilities. There's even a trailer on this if you guys want to check them out. It looks like a 90s arcade style game, very similar to how the Ninja Turtles used to look. Now, this game should be available way before the release of the movie, as Xbox did announce that it will be available on Xbox Game Pass this July 1st. So it's right around the corner. It's actually gonna be out by the time this episode is out. Now, the crazy thing about this is that this game actually started out as a contest held by Xbox. They wanted fans to submit fan art based on how they think this Space Jam game should look like. And what they did was they actually selected 2 winners and they took their fan art and brought this game to real life. With the release of the game, Xbox is also set to drop 3 Space Jam themed controllers, so be sure to keep an eye out on that. All I know is I can't wait to see LeBron in this movie, and it got me to think, wait a second, who are like my top 5 favorite athletes of all time in movies? The Little Giants was a classic movie. Jake Berman in this was a straight up stud. I mean, my boy got dropped off to his first football practice in couch cushion. I mean, did you see what he was wearing? And then when the games actually happened, he was just too funny. I mean, my boy would not let anybody talk about his mom. He always defended her, and he even ended up scoring the final touchdown of the game. He's a hero. What else can I say? Coming in at number 4, we got Paul Crewe from The Longest Yard. Now, if you did not know, I'm actually a huge Adam Sandler fan. I think he is like one of the best actors of all time. And in this movie right here, he plays quarterback for the prisoners. They beat the prison guards. It was a really good one. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. I just had to make sure I added Adam Sandler to my list. Coming in at number 3, we got the one and only Boobie Miles from Friday Night Lights. Now, this one right here simply hurt. If you've never watched this movie, boy oh boy, you're gonna be crying. Because when I was watching it and Boobie Miles went down with his knee injury, I thought my mom was cutting up onions in the other room. It felt like I was watching Derrick Rose tear one of his ACLs. It was that devastating. Boobie Miles played running back in high school, and this movie right here, Friday Night Lights, might be one of my favorite sports movies of all time. At number 2, I gotta add Rocky Balboa from Rocky to my list. I mean, till this day, whenever I run up the stairs, I still yell Adrian, all because of Rocky himself. And the funny thing is, when I was young and I used to watch these movies, I used to think Rocky was real, like he was an actual boxer. Like, whose man am I? At number 1, we got Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy. He was a freakish athlete. Did you watch the movie? He was an amazing linebacker who had to go through so many adversities, like his mom not letting him play football, or his mom cooking him like baby alligators. Did you see that in the movie? Like, what were they eating? Aside from that, he started out his football career as a water boy, fam, on a sideline. He was getting bullied, and then one day he was like, you know what? I'm tired of getting bullied. So he tackled the person that was bullying him. It ultimately gave him a roster spot, and the rest was history. He was one of the most iconic fictional athletes of all time. Yes, I said it. I'm gonna put him on my list. I know a lot of you are gonna probably disagree with it, but make sure you guys get down in the comment section and let me know who is your top 5 fictional sports athletes of all time in movies. Let me know in the comment section. Coming up on the lab, we're about to go one-on-one with Chris Bryant, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna be right back after this break.
When was the last time you experienced something different? Dig in to support Black-owned restaurants.
DC has a new home for your favorite songs from the 80s.
Tom Petty.
Def Leppard.
Nobody plays more 80s.
Bon Jovi.
Prince.
94.7
Madonna. Bruce Springsteen.
The Drive.
Welcome back to the lab. Every single week, we have a special guest on our show. We've had YouTubers, we've had athletes, but today, I wanted to switch things up. I wanted to invite a Washington football fan to the show, and today we have one of the biggest ones. His name is Chris Bryant. He is here with us. How are you doing, my boy?
What's up? What's up? Appreciate having me on, man. I appreciate it.
You already know, bro. Now, for those that don't know about you, tell them a little bit about yourself and how long you've been a fan of this team.
I'm HogFarmer Chris. I'm a diehard fan of the Washington football team. And I've been a fan of the team pretty much all my life. Growing up, my mom was a fan, and she just raised me to be one as well.
Now, you're part of the HogFarmers. Not only are you guys like super fans of the team, but you also have your own foundation where you guys help out families who are like affected with cancer. Now, tell me a little bit about the HogFarmers Foundation and how you guys started this whole thing.
We started the HogFarmer Foundation about 3 years ago. It was a group of 3 or 4 of us that really wanted to give back to the community. We ended up helping a kid that was affected by pediatric cancer, and we raised funds for her. And then it just kind of touched our heart. She touched our heart, living this and seeing it in live in the real world. So we decided to stick with it. So we've been actively helping children and their families affected by pediatric cancer for 3 years now.
It seems like you guys are following in the footsteps of the famous Washington superfans, the Hogettes. What was like your inspiration behind all that?
They're definitely a huge inspiration to what we do because they've laid down the platform. They raised over $100 million for different organizations that help pediatric cancer and other cancer foundations as well. See, I know one of the Hogettes, and he's a good mentor of mine, and I try to ask him as many questions as I can to follow in their footsteps as far as giving back to the community and charity.
Now, you guys have done like a lot for the kids. Like, why was it important for you to just be more than a Washington fan?
I just think it's just me. It's just as a person and the guys that are in the group, we want to be more than just fans. More than just the striped bibs and the pig and the snout that we wear.
Nah, yeah, and I see it all over social media. You guys sending care packages and whatnot, and I truly respect it. Now, how many families in total are you guys sponsoring?
Right now, we are actively helping 65 kids monthly. Periodically, we'll check up on them if they might need financial support or moral support. With COVID going on right now, it's been a little limited as far as doing visits and stuff like that. But if they might need something like gas cards or food cards, or maybe just a video to perk up one of the kids that are maybe going through some chemo treatment that's really got them down, we'll just do anything we can to help the families.
Right. Now, I got super inspired seeing some of the work that you guys have done, and I wanted to get involved. How can someone like me or even watch some football fans out there get involved and help out with the HogFarmers? So
like you said, we're all over social media. You can follow our social media pages, the HogFarmers, on any platform. We have a website at www.hogfarmerscharity.com where you can make any type of donations. That'll also take you to different varieties of ways that you can help, which could be sending a medically equipped side snap shirt for when the kids have chemo, or we have ways that you could send specific care packages to kids, or even signing up for our Amazon Smile, which is pretty much free. So there's a million different ways if you go on our website and check it out.
Now, I know you're ready for next year. Fans are going to be back in the stadium. What are you like most excited for?
I'm really just excited to get back and tailgate, because we've been gone for so long, hang out with fans, and really to see this team, because this team is coming this year. We got a great team, and I can't wait to get in the stands and cheer for them.
Me too, bro. Do you guys have like your own section at the games, or do you guys have like your own like tailgate section? Any like traditions that the HogFarmers do that we should know about?
We usually tailgate and the red zone lot right when you come off the turn, and then section 109 is the loudest section in the stadium. You heard it here first, and if you can be louder, let me hear it.
Now, switching on over to the video game world, what would you say is like your favorite game of all time? Do you play video games?
Yeah, I'm an avid gamer. Xbox for life. My favorite game probably all time, it's a mixture. My favorite game is between Madden and Call of Duty. I'm an avid fan of both, so I'm playing either one or the other all the time.
Okay, now before I do let you go, I need a prediction, a record prediction for next year. What do you think is gonna be our record? We do have 17 games next year too, so keep that in mind.
So my record, we got a tough schedule, but we also have a tough team. So I'm going with 12 and let's see. My record's gonna be 12 and 5. That's what I'm going with. 12 and 5 is our record.
Okay, I like that. Big thanks to my guy Chris for pulling up to the show. It's amazing what him and his crew are doing to give back to the community, to give back to those that are in need. And it just goes to show you that life is just more than sports. It's more than being a fan of a specific team. It's about, helping people out in your community, like I said. So salute to Chris. And when we come back from this break, we are gonna hop on the sticks and play some video games. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna be right back after this break.
There's no better place to bet the NBA than on FanDuel Sportsbook. Bet every game, all season long, with live betting from tip-off right through the final whistle. Want even more action? Try a same-game parlay. And after that final, get your winnings in as little as 24 hours. Place your first bet risk-free and get up to $1,000 back if you don't win. FanDuel Sportsbook, more ways to win.
DC has a new home for your favorite songs from the 80s.
Tom Petty.
Def Leppard.
Nobody plays more 80s.
Bon Jovi.
Prince.
94.7
Madonna. Bruce Springsteen.
The Drive.
We've been talking about Space Jam all day, so it's only right for our On the Stick segment, we play Space Jam, the video game. It's telling us press A to start. Now, I have not watched videos on how the gameplay looks. I have no idea what to expect. Wait a second. You guys hear this beat right now? As soon as I hit play, it's asking me to select a player. We got Lola, LeBron, and obviously Bugs Bunny. Now, I want to play with LeBron. Oh, look at this. This game has cutscenes. It says the year 2021, the world is connected via network. With this story mode, it looks like I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading. What is this place? And how did we get here? I want to ask the same question. Okay, you got me controlling LeBron right now. Whoa. What do I even do? I don't even know the controls. Bow. Yo, the graphics are like not too bad, honestly. LeBron, bow. Imagine taking a leg kick like that from LeBron. Wait, how do I pick up that basketball? There's 3 of them now, 4 of them. Okay, I gotta pick up this basketball. Okay, there we go. How do I throw it? Bow. I can't figure out what these guys are. They look like grapes. LeBron, 2-on-1. He's seen this before. And just like that, we are through with the first mission. All right, let's see what is next for the Toon Squad. Where do we just go? Here we are on the next level. It's telling us to break. Whoa, there's some spikes coming our way. Let's charge the ball. Okay, we got the chain free. Now let's break through this door. Oh, we're about to die. Go in, LeBron. That was close. Lola just said, I don't know where we are, but it looks creepy. I agree. What's inside this? What is that? That's a pearl. Can we pick it up? That's 350 points. What's inside this box? Is that a steak? Oh, here comes the baby grapes. These robots look just like grapes. This is like a fairly larger grape than the other grapes. This one looks like a well-developed grape. Chill. Come on, my guy. Oh! Okay, we're outside now. Hold up, is this Anthony Davis? Anthony Davis better chill. Let me get this basketball, charge it up, bow. That completely missed, didn't it? Yo, he looks so funny. My boy looks like a bird. Well, I think he is a bird in this. He even got his unibrow. My boy's part of the Goon Squad. Did we just beat him? Okay, LeBron. Okay, LeBron, did we just get a new card? And we got a new achievement on the Xbox. That was the first boss battle in the game. We went up against Anthony Davis and we completely just crushed him. And as you guys see, the story does continue. You have to, I think, find like a computer chip that is missing. But our time here for today's segment has come to an end. Make sure you guys get down in the comment section and let me know what other games you guys want me to play for next week's On The Stick segment. And that is it for this week's episode of The Lab. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms to stay up to date with all Washington football team news and updates, as well as my YouTube channel at AntoDaBoss. Continue being amazing people. I'm going to catch you guys on next week's episode.